We care about the class because I'm going to use that to create several objects from that. To do that, we're going to use a separate script called make objects, and it just does a loop doing multiple new sets right here and here. Let me grab that class again, set that up correctly. In the previous video, I mentioned, and I'll mention it again, that the variable names on the right side are reflected by anything that has a dollar sign in front of the string name for an object. This is being done through Python parsing. It's uh, able to handle relatively straightforward syntax. I am sure that it can be fooled. Not really relevant, but just be aware that that the means it's working from is running the Python parser to be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to do a submit on the make objects and create a few objects. And then after that, we're just going to start adding balance to them and do that from several accounts to show that the composability of accounts to various objects happens automatically. You don't have to do anything for it, and it distributes itself across shards. So here we are making the objects. It's time to make the donuts. If anybody remembers Dunkin' Donuts, New England, a U.S. New England reference. So here's the new class that were just created from that script. I'm going to grab a couple of them and put them in for the next script. Okay, and let's grab a different account for this. What's this guy? He is, I think that's what I'm using. Let's try a different guy. What's this guy? This is 6B79. Let's go find 6B79. And so now 6B79 is the existing account we've created. It has never seen these objects before. We're going to pass them in to the script. Um, and it's simply going to send messages to it. This particular assets are acting as though they're managing the ownership of the assets, and so therefore, when a new account sends a message to the asset, it's going to add itself as one of the owners in a balance. And here it's doing that. These test scripts will be available on GitLab with the rest of our source code. And I'll cover the GitLab source code layout in a separate segment. Let's let this run. Actually, while we're doing that, let's send another one out on another account. We don't need to wait for that one. Here, we'll do that guy and do another one. Oh, and then the next piece after this, we're going to show that we have for testing purposes, we have a increment that will continue to send these transactions over and over. So each one of these ran, it added a balance. You can review these separately. These are the output, as you can see, the strings here. And these obviously could have been output into JSON syntax for simple purposes or literally just concatenated string names.